Hey everyone, Creative Winners here and welcome to another beautiful tutorial. So look at this beautiful animation. So I have designed this presentation template for those users who need animated presentation slides. So you can use this presentation slide for any kind of presentation. You just have to change the image, the heading, title, subheading and text. So to create such kind of animated slide, it's really easy. There is no rocket science. You just have to apply some logic here. So let's start. First, insert this giant square here. Make sure its sides are equal. So I'm just trying to ensure that it's equal on all sides and it's a square. Now remove its outline, duplicate it, and reduce the size of this second square slightly so that it fits inside this previous square. Now create another square, a small square, and place it at the top left corner. Now apply a different color, remove its outline so that we can easily differentiate between these three squares. Now let's try the animation here. So the kind of animation we need is path, custom path. To animate this square, we need this custom path, and we have applied the animation here, the square animation, but the square is going out of this base square from the right side. If you see, we have to make sure that it moves on the edge of the square. For that, we have to make sure the square is perfectly aligned. So there is a trick. You have to duplicate this small square, place it at this right corner, like this. Now we need the center of this square. For that, you have to again duplicate it and place it like this. And now we have the center. Let's change its color so that we can differentiate it. We need the center point here. So we have placed it at the center. Now we have to align the path for the first square. Now duplicate this pattern and place it here as well. And you can see we are creating a path. So we have now aligned the path and our animation is ready. And you can see the square is moving on the edge of this square. So I hope you got this trick. It's very easy. Now duplicate this square. Now actually we need two squares. We will move these two squares inside this box here, the square, the bigger box, and again apply the custom path here. But we have to match its path with the previous path, the path of the square mentioned at the top. So once our paths are ready, we have to just increase the duration of the animation. Let's keep it around 10 seconds. You can keep it 15 as well. And right click properties, make sure the sliders are in the middle, and when we play it, so currently these are set on click. They have to start with previous on both the animations. Now in the slideshow you can see the squares have started moving and we have achieved something today. So our main animation is ready. Now we just need some styling. For that we will do some magic here. So I have installed this PowerPoint plugin, and it's Pexels plugin. Pexels is a free image source from where you can download lots of images for free. So I have installed this add-on, and it's really easy to download the images from here directly within the presentation. So let's use this image, send it to back. Now insert overlay shape. Insert a rectangle and remove its outline. And what we're gonna do is we will apply a gradient fill. So our base animation is ready, the main animation. Now we are just doing some kind of styling here. So here you can do whatever you want as per your thoughts, your thinking. You can keep it white, plain. I like colors, so I will create it in a gradient look and feel. Now remove this square here, we don't need it. I created it so that we can identify the path for two moving squares. So let's apply some nice colors here. I think white will look good here on these two moving squares. On in the center square, let me adjust its size. I want to ensure that the moving squares are only slightly visible. Make it that will make the animation look more elegant, more visually appealing, and it will look more corporate. So as you can see, now this background squares are slightly visible only. So that's our purpose. Now the center square can be used for any purpose. You can add video here, you can insert image, you can insert text. So we will add some image here, and for that we have to right click, format, and insert a nice image, and it will be done. What I'm doing right now is I'm just positioning it at the center. Now let's do one thing here. We have to insert a small line here like this, and then again first let's fill a nice color in to this line. So let's use this color, go to format shape, and let's pick this dotted line here. Now duplicate it and match it at the right end and place it vertically like this. Make sure the nodes are well connected. Now again duplicate it, and we will place the other portion here. So we have created a nice path here, a dotted line path, and let's pick this shape, and we will place the shape on the corners. Make sure the both sides are equal like this. You can move this yellow dot to adjust the width of the shape. Let's pick this color, yellowish, and remove its outline. I'm just ensuring that the height and width are equal. Now rotate it and place it here, and duplicate it, and again flip it and place it here like this. So now make sure it is at the extreme corner and the lines are passing through the center of the shape. So these small elements give life to a presentation design. The more you edit, the more it will look good. Make sure it doesn't look cluttered and the information is well presented. So that's the mode of any presentation. Now insert a small circle here. We have filled a white color. Again insert a circle. Place it at the center. I'm doing some random stuff here. Don't know what will be the result at this point. Let's subtract it. I think we should, yes, we have intersected it and we have got this hollow circle. Now I'm trying to select it. Okay, duplicate it and place it one here as well. So these two circles are looking incomplete. So I'm thinking let's give it a nice border. Let's insert another circle and let's keep it of this size. Now remove its fill and we will only keep its outline. Now it is looking much better. Let's shift it towards a little left and a more left so that the line is only touching the border, the outer circle. Now it is looking nice, and apply the same effect. We will duplicate the same shape and place it and replace the circle at the top as well, because this shape is looking much better than only keeping a hollow circle. A hollow circle with a border looks more corporate, more elegant. So yes, now it is looking much better. Let's adjust its placement so that it is perfectly placed. I think it's fine. So now let's insert another shape here. Let's insert a small bar here, rectangle shape, a long rectangle shape, and let's place it here. Now insert some text here, write a nice heading. We can write here artificial intelligence, or what you can write. You can write objectives or proposed project, or what else you can write here? Portfolio. You can also add portfolio. So I've tried to fit a long word like artificial intelligence here. I've used Oswald font and it's a free Google font. You can find it on Google and it's really nice condensed font. Nowadays I'm using this font for my clients' presentations. I've written some heading as well. So let's insert one call to action as well. Call to action means the action item for the user. An action item could include email or a link to your website, social platforms, a landing page. I mean, it's optional. Most of the times you will not find such call to actions on a slide. But let me tell you one thing. You can also add a call to action linked to some other slide on this presentation. Like you are on the second presentation, but you want to refer to the eighth slide of this presentation. So you can link this button to the eighth slide as well. So that's how you can use these calls to action. So you can add calls to action in your presentations, and these are very effective to navigate within the slides, or you can navigate to your website or any landing page. So I have added this. It's optional, you can remove it. You can place some kind of stat here, some facts, some figure like 292% increase in the traffic. So that's how you can add it. And now I have inserted a dummy text here. You can add bullet points, a nice bullet point with the help of icons. There are many online sources where you can find free icons, and these icons are copyright free. However, if you have Office 365, icons will come preloaded in your Office 365 subscription. So then you are saved. You don't have to look elsewhere for the icons. Now I've slightly increased the transparency in the background, and you can see the background image is now slightly visible. Now let's insert the image in this center square. So I'm trying to adjust the offset values so that it looks good. Also, you can change the color as well so that it looks good. So you can see the design is almost complete, and we have animated those two squares and design is complete. Now we need to animate the rest of the items. Let's insert this square first, the small vertical square, and let's apply a path top to bottom. Now when we will animate this slide, this square will move from top to bottom, then bottom to top. It will auto reverse. So I've increased the duration to 10 seconds here. Right click, effects option, and everything is set. We just have to click auto reverse here so that it will keep on moving and it will not stop. As long as you will view the slide, the animation will keep on playing. So I have applied the auto reverse on those two squares as well. Now the animation will be continuous and will work in loops. Now we have to animate rest of the items on this page. For that you have to select all the items other than the background, apply fly in animation, start with previous, increase the duration to 1.25, and move all this animation above those three animations that we did in the beginning. Now you can deselect top 5 and increase the delay. Again deselect some random animation and increase the delay, and keep on doing that until all the items are done. You can also randomly increase the duration of few items and reduce the duration of few of the shapes and items. So this randomness of these items, this random duration and delays that we are doing at the moment, these things give it a really nice animation. Now select all, and move the slider towards the smooth end, and as you can see, it is looking really nice. Now move increase the delay of those three animations that we did in the beginning to start once all these flying animations are finished. So we have increased the delay of these three animations, and now you can see it is looking really nice. And those two squares and one rectangle is animating, and it is looking really nice. And this is the kind of animation that we were trying to achieve. And now you can see it is not that complex, although it is time taking, but not complex. So I'm just placing it at the center so that everything is well aligned and centered. So our 99% of the animation is done, but we have to do one more thing to make this animation look really wonderful. We have to animate the background portion as well. For that, we have to insert two shapes here, these rectangles, the slanted rectangles. The reason why we are inserting these two shapes is these two shapes will help in animating the background part, and for that we have to move these two rectangles. One will slide in from the left, another will slide in from the right. So we have applied the white color, filled white color in these two rectangles and increase the transparency. Let's overlap these, and you can see these two are looking beautiful. And when we will animate these two shapes, and then it will look much more beautiful and elegant. Now again we will apply custom path, left to right on the left shape and left to right on the right shape. It's really easy. So as you can see, we've applied the path here. We just have to make sure it's a straight line like this, and now it is looking perfect. And you will see shape will slide in from the left. Now we just have to adjust its timing and all. It's working. For that you have to select it, start with previous. You have to increase its duration and the delay. So we have to make sure when the slide is about to end, these squares should slide in, and we will apply the same effect on the this right shape as well. It will slide in from right to left, and it will look really awesome. So I know by looking at this presentation slide, it will look complex to you. You will think that it needs lots of training, some practice, some knowledge, but what you can do is you can insert few shapes on a blank presentation slide and try to animate with the help of custom paths from left to right, top to bottom, horizontal, circle. There are lots of custom paths available in the presentation. Try those, and uh, once you will get to know those animations, then it will become a lot more easier for you to apply those animation in your corporate presentations. So that's how you can do it. Now look at this beautiful animation. These two shapes are coming from left and right, and these three squares are moving inside this presentation. So this will make your presentation a winning presentation, and all of you can do it. It's really easy. You just need to practice few things. So our slide is finished. So here is the final output. I hope you like the design of the slide. So please subscribe to our channel. It's really important. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and share this video to maximum number of users. Also, what you can do, a small favor, join the membership. You have to pay a very little amount there, but this will help us, motivate us, and it will help us in creating this free presentation slides. So thanks for being such a lovely audience. And one more thing, in a very short time from now you will reach 1 lakh subscribers. So thanks for being so awesome. Bye bye.